This week in the post I received my Derminator and I am so excited. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, then welcome. My name's Sarah. I make videos every single week here on YouTube talking about my acne and acne scar journey and how I managed to clear my skin up. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please consider subscribing because I would love to have you stick around. But with that being said, today's video is easily my most exciting because I have seen such great results from microneedling for my acne scars. I've talked about this quite a lot on this channel. I will link the playlist now where I talk about my results and actually my tutorial on how I microneedle from home. So traditionally, if you were going to microneedle from home, you'd have to use either a derma roller or a derma pen. I've used both. I love both. They've really helped me to almost completely get rid of my acne scars. However, let's be honest here guys, you do not poke needles into your skin at home for fun, you purely do it for results. So when I discovered this little machine on the OwnDoc website that claims it's less painful than manual needling, I knew I had to give it a try. So today I'm going to use the Derminator for the first time and I'm going to film my experience and share my thoughts, so stay tuned, let's get into it. So my face is freshly washed, it is completely clean, and then I'm going to apply, as usual, the vitamin C spray, which I also got from OwnDoc. You basically get the powder and you mix it with water. I can't remember the exact measurements, but I will link them down below in the description. And then you just want to spritz this across your face. Okay, so whilst that sinks in, let's set the Derminator up. So this is what it looks like, guys. I am yet to turn it on. In fact, you know what? I think there's something about not turning it on unless you have the cartridge installed. So I think I'm gonna have a reread of the instructions. I would highly recommend before you do anything like this, reading the PDF instructions that OwnDoc supply. Okay, so I've extensively looked over the instructions and I'm definitely ready to go. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is mount the end of the machine with the correct cartridge. So you can either choose from a single needle, so just one single needle, or you can choose 6 needles, or you can choose 12. So I think for this instance, I'm gonna try the 12, just to cover more surface area. So by the looks of it, you just push the cartridge in and twist, and then you are basically ready to go. So the first thing it's asking me is how many needles am I using? And by the way, I've completely got the first bit wrong. It's not 6 needles, it's 9. So it asks you, is it 9 needles? I'm saying no. Is it 12 needles? Yes. Length of skin area. So I guess we're talking how many centimeters? Probably about 4. I am particularly nervous about this, but I really, really hope that this is less painful than doing it manually. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. It says turn on timer and I'm about to press OK. So first thing I want to add as well is when you're using this, it's not like traditional microneedling. One, you need to still obviously pull the face tightly, but second of all, you need to go around it in small circular motions. It's not your simple going up and down like you would do with the derma roller. Okay, so it's asking me more questions. It's now asking me, what speed do I want this to go at? The options are slow, medium, or fast. And now it's letting me choose the depth. So honestly, that is terrifying. I don't know what just happened. I'm really scared. It also feels like it's going really fast. Guys, I have no idea what just happened, but it was super fast and it was a lot less painful. Like honestly, I had it on the fast setting. Sorry, I'm just looking in the mirror, but as you can see, there is some pinpoint bleeding, but that's completely normal. That's what happens to me when I manually do things. I'm actually gonna go around this area here a little bit more. But yeah, I have to say, it doesn't hurt half as much. It's obviously something I need to get used to because I've been so used to manually derma rolling. So with this machine, it does take a little bit of getting used to, I'm finding, because working out which to press first, whether it's the length or the timer, but obviously it does explain this in the instructions. I'm just kind of getting my feel for it. So I'm just gonna quickly rinse this side of my face. I'll be back. So I just rinsed with warm water and then I'm gonna apply my serum, which is the Copper Peptides Anti-Aging. And whilst that's sinking in, I'm gonna do the other side of my face and my forehead. Okay, now we're moving on to the forehead, which is the most painful place to derma roll or microneedle, sorry. So I really hope this is less painful because it has been so far on both cheeks. I'll be honest, I would usually go for a little bit longer. I feel like I've missed out little places, but as this is the first time I'm using it, I just kind of want to give it a go, and then I'll obviously leave it the full 4 weeks before doing this again, but I'm hoping next time I'll have a better feel for it. Really hurts still. Next step in the process is the Infadolan. This ointment is so needed. It really speeds up the healing time, and it really protects your skin, because you will find if you don't use this that your skin can become, I don't know, quite dry and peely. So this stuff really helps. So it's the next morning. I thought I'd quickly come back on to kind of show you the redness and what my skin is looking like now. It's only sort of 9 o'clock in the morning, so usual sort of time people get up, go to work, go to school, and my skin doesn't look that red at all. I mean, you can kind of see a few bits around my forehead and around the corners of my mouth, but otherwise, I mean, I'd be happy to go out without any makeup on. I can't see any kind of real issue with my skin. There is a little bit more pinprick bleeding, I would say, than I usually get, and I think that's just because I had it on the far setting. But quite honestly, it gets the job done quicker, so I am more than happy to be using it on the far setting rather than like manually like rolling a roller into my face. Okay, so my thoughts on the Derminator. I am actually really happy I've tried this out, and I'm definitely going to be using it from now on. I think the actual pain is a lot less, and the reason being is because it's happening so quickly, you're actually getting the job done faster. I find that when you have it on the slower setting, you kind of register the pinprick more kind of regularly. Reason being, because when you have it on a slower setting or when you're manually doing it, I think it gives you more time to kind of register the pain. I don't know if that sounds crazy, who knows, but I definitely found it a lot less painful, particularly on my forehead, which I've struggled with before. I would really recommend this if you are someone that really doesn't like the manual kind of rolling and Dermapen. I also feel like it was a lot more efficient. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm putting the right amount of pressure on my skin, whereas that's kind of taken care of when you're using the Derminator. You kind of just have to sort of circular motion around your skin, and the pressure is kind of taken care of. So long as you're pulling your skin tight, that's a definite must. The downsides for me, I guess one would be the price. Just to let you know, OwnDoc actually sent me this for free. I actually got in contact with them and explained that I've made a ton of videos already about their products and how much I love them, and just asked if they wouldn't mind if I tried this for free, if I also kind of let you guys know what I think about it. It's not sponsored, it's literally just a video so that I can try it out for myself and let you guys know what I think. But I have to say the price is obviously a lot higher than if you're going to buy the manual tools like the Dermapen and the Dermastamp. So if you are looking for a more budget friendly and it's the first time you've actually microneedled from home, I would actually recommend getting those first. But if you are somebody that has already microneedled from home quite a bit like myself, then I would definitely give this one a go. Honestly, it makes things super quick and I feel like it is more effective. I would say definitely try it out on a very small bit of skin first. That's what I did, and then I kind of built up to go onto the sort of more circular motions on my cheeks. And yeah, I guess the other downside is the actual noise. It is quite intimidating, particularly when you have it on the fast setting. So yeah, I don't think I was quite prepared for the noise. They do come with these cute little earbuds. I personally didn't, but if the noise does really put you off, then there is that as a backup option. The other downside of the Derminator for me is actually cleaning the needles. I didn't find this as easy as if you clean a Dermapen or a Derma roller. Reason being is because the cartridge and the needles are pulled back when you're not using it, obviously to protect them, it is harder to clean it. But I mean, it's not a big deal. It just means that you're kind of swishing it around in the solution for a little bit longer. But yeah, I mean, that's all very small, minor details. I would say I would still absolutely recommend getting this if it is something that you do from home quite regularly. I think it is more effective and I'm really excited to share my results. So yeah, I'm gonna make a series out of this. I'm gonna film, I guess maybe sort of a 2 to 3 month update and let you know what my skin's looking like. I also want to reiterate that I've actually managed to almost completely get rid of my shallow rolling scars from home by microneedling. So I would say when my scarring was at its worst, it was sort of a 4 out of 5 in terms of depth. I really don't think photos picked it up too well, and I guess maybe that's because it was kind of like 3 years ago, and yeah, like camera phones didn't really pick that up unless you were in like really like harsh lighting. And I'll be honest, scarring bothered me so much that if there was ever a photo like that I could see my scars in, it would absolutely make me cringe, and I'm fairly certain I never sent it to anyone. All the photos of my acne that I've put on this channel really are because I sent them to my mum. So yeah, they're about a 4 out of 5 in terms of depth. I would now say that they are a 1, if not completely unnoticeable. So it does work, guys. Don't lose hope. Microneedling honestly works so well for me. I know that my scarring was very fresh. It was kind of within 1 to 2 years of having acne, so I do appreciate that if your scarring is older, it could be a little bit harder to treat. But I just want to say, you know, when I was researching how to get rid of acne scars, I almost lost complete hope because there were so many stories about never completely getting rid of them. But I just really want to share this because it helped me so much, and I honestly believe that if your scars were like mine, then they are treatable. I've done it myself, so I know it's possible. Leave me a comment down below if you've had microneedling treatments. Let me know if you've had them done professionally or if you do them at home. Also leave me a comment down below if you're going to try out the Derminator, because I would love to hear your reviews too. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, I'm really going to keep this up, guys. I'm super excited about results. Like I said, my acne scarring has almost completely gone. Really what I'm targeting now is my fine lines and wrinkles, because I'm not getting any younger. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe, because I make videos every single week. I upload every single Sunday, all acne and acne scar related. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.